And I'm with the Federal Defender's Office. I'm a legal assistant with the Federal Defender's Office. And I was asked to share with you all a poem today. A poem by poet Audre Lorde. Some of you may know her and her work for social justice. A self-described warrior poet, if you will, because she had a way of telling us some difficult things that we needed to hear. And I think this poem resonates with us now, that these words that she spoke and wrote back in 1978 still resonate with us today. And hopefully we have ears to hear it as we did then, and we have hands to do something about it. This poem is titled A Litany for Survival. For those of us who live at the shoreline, standing upon the constant edges of decision, crucial and alone. For those of us who cannot indulge the passing dreams of choice, who love in doorways, coming and going, looking inward and outward, at once before and after, seeking a now that can breed futures like bread in our children's mouths, so their dreams will not reflect the death of ours. For those of us who are imprinted with fear, like a faint line in the center of our foreheads, learning to be afraid with our mother's milk. For by this weapon, this illusion of some safety to be found, the heavy-footed hope to silence us. For all of us, this instance, this triumph, we were never meant to survive. And when the sun rises, we are afraid that it might not return. And when the sun sets, we are afraid it might not rise in the morning. When our stomachs are full, we are afraid of indigestion, and when our stomachs are empty, we are afraid we may never eat again. When we are loved, we are afraid love will vanish. And when we are alone, we are afraid love will never return. And when we speak, we are afraid our words will not be heard nor welcomed. But when we are silent, we are still afraid. So it is better to speak, remembering we were never meant to survive. I hope you take these words with you as we leave here and go back to our friends, our families, our homes, our pets, our loved ones. But I hope that plants a seed in all of us to remember silence is violence.
Yes.
We may be one individual voice by ourselves, but together we are a resounding cry that enough is enough.
Yes.
So remember, no matter how hard it seems, no matter how difficult the odds may be, that your voice is the most powerful thing that you have. Get out there and use it.
Yes.
Get out there and vote.
Yes.
Get out there and talk to people. Start those difficult conversations.
Yes.
Because it's by opening our mouths, by spreading that righteous word, that this movement, this moment in time does not lose momentum. That we don't let it stop here in this park. That we don't let it stop here when we speak to our clients. It doesn't stop when we go home. We live it every day.
Yes.
So as we wrap up, and I'm giving a small benediction, if you will, as we wrap up, take that with you. That even the most righteous movement, if we keep it in our hands, if we don't let our light shine, we'll extinguish it ourselves. We will be our own worst enemy. So take that light with you. Let it go out. Let it spread throughout this city. Let it spread throughout this country like a flame of truth to speak it to those in power so that they know our voices will be heard. We will not be silent, and that this movement is not going away.
Yes! 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 Black lives matter! Matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.